Y'all give it up for Jackson Nami, man, one time, man. Oh boy, man.
God damn, that's my fucking inner voice this whole time, I'm telling you. How do you say, like, likewise? Like, no, I'm kidding. I feel really safe here on the interstate. It's okay. I had to skirt on the brake so fast. Like, I was like, oh, it's here? Fuck it. I'm going 85. I didn't. Just kidding. It's cool. I'm going against, the NBA Finals. It's a fair competition. One little white boy versus the whole NBA Finals. Like, I think I'm Chris Paul's height. That little crybaby couldn't lace my fucking sneakers. I'll tell you what. I can play. You can ask this immigrant right here. I fucking hit a sky hook on him like Kevin McHale. Like a really one of those European ass basketball players. The white like neighborhood like the fucking cul-de-sac ass white boys, they don't make it into the NBA. They only make it for a couple years and they pan out. You got to grow up on like the alpines of like Scandinavia, and you got to like dribble with snowballs and like cross up the abominable snowman if you want to make it. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? Like, bro, I was the coldest kid in my suburban ass like street. Like, and I thought that meant that I was cold. But I grew up in Pearland, so like we're like a bunch of like poser ass like we think we have the coldest football team. Like motherfucker, like nobody makes it out of there. Like you have to grow up. Sorry, but in an apartment, like you have to play on concrete. Like you have to play on concrete if you want to make it. You can't play on AstroTurf as a kid and expect to make it? Fucking them coaches, bro, I remember they were tripped. Like, this shit is not that serious. We're going for 6'8". Like, when you're that young, for them to be like, we gotta do like a wishbone 3-dimensional, we're gonna do like some like 3-way fucking, some like advanced ass, like motherfucker, we're 6. Get the fastest kid. Like that's what some high school football coaches do. Like, they're just like, okay, well, we suck. Like, let's go safari hunting. Like, let's go on a fucking trip around LaPorte area. I bet, let's see if Pasadena's got any, like, fucking breakout. We'll, like, slip some money, like, so the dad's auto shop doesn't go out of business. Like, we'll fucking make it, right? I had this football coach. He was so, like, this is my high school football coach. He was like so tripping. Like one time he was just like, y'all are taking food away from my child's plate. I was like, it's just not that serious because we missed fucking the weightlifting workout fucking shit. Like, let me tell you, that shit, first of all, you would only get in trouble because of like the good kids. Like the kids who actually could play. Like who gives a fuck if I'm like fucking smoking pot or like playing fucking PSP or whatever the fuck, like, motherfucker, let me tell you something. Yeah, I would text some hoes on a PSP. I would drop a link. And some, like, grown-ass, like, pervert-ass, like, 85-year-old. I know I made some, like, creep's day, like, in my childhood, because I had way too much access to just just adults. Like, I'm not saying I was never touched, but like I was probably like play kid. Like there was probably like some underground ass, the worst thing, you just don't want to get like a Polaroid of you. Like if there's someone like spreading a Polaroid, like, oh my god, this shit hit the dark web. One thing you never want is when you're on the dark web and then you see a child photo of you and you're like, wait a minute, is that me? Oh shit. I forgot what I was talking about, but yeah, I I was in the football team. It didn't fucking matter. Like, I was a jackpot king. Like, you know, jackpot, I would bet real money. I'd be like, $20 I snag over you. Pedro, fucking, you know, some, you know, guy, because it was diverse ass school. It was live. One time Shaq came and did nothing, and everyone was just like, hey, it's Shaquille O'Neal. I fucking don't fuck with Shaq. I fuck with, bro, like, what's this, like, celebrity worship shit? Like, I don't know what's going on. I don't fucking know, like, I just hate football players. J.J. Watt. Fucking pompous asshole. Like, oh, look how high he can jump. Your job is to push the fucker, not jump over him. You delusional nitwit. Like, you fucking CTE-ridden fucking mollusk. Like, you're a fucking... You're human cattle. Like, fuck you. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like... You a sumo wrestler that drinks Gatorade, which is just fucking like, they take that out of like soccer players like sweat and shit. Like they go to like, after they get done kicking shit around, they're like, okay, back to the factory. We have a order of 95 ounces of fucking blue, orange. Oh yeah, my favorite. Green liquid. Fucking, I'm gonna drink this shit. It's cap. But like, there'd always be that one idiot ass kid who'd just be like, you know, Powerade. Powerade is fucking made out of candy. It's fucking Mars. It's fucking Hershey. It's fucking, literally Powerade is made out of fucking M&Ms. Like, do you get that shit? Like that shit's played out. Just like my act. Fucking abysmal ass fucking act, bro. What the fuck is Red Bull just did? Like, I got shit, but like, let's just focus on Red Bull tiny refrigerators. Like, what are these fuckers? They're energy drinks, but it's like, I'm gonna jump over 9 school buses, but it's like a drink. Like, I'm not falling for it, you know? Like, Red Bull gives you cancer. That's what they're fucking saying is. Yeah. Red Bull gives you a fucking urinary deficiency. It gives you a UTI. It gives you... Don't fuck with any hoes that drink Red Bull. Fuck with hoes that drink water. Your dick will feel better. Like, your dick... I don't give a fuck. I know, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna come up here and just... I'm not like the voice of the pussy. Like, you know how many comics are like, Mr. like, I know every in and out and dimension on fucking, I know there's a hole somewhere. And if you go by feel, you know, it's like finding a light switch in the dark. Like, you're just like, I know it's in this general area. The fuck, this bitch. She said, I'm into CNC. Consent, no consent. I said, bitch, you're into case, no case. I'm not touching you with a 1,000-foot pole. You fucking sick. You fucking hoes are sick. Y'all are fucking demented. And y'all are worse than us. This bitch is like, I don't know if I want to come over because, you know, my parents. And it's like, bitch, you are a fucking fiend. Like, you are a, like, cum devourer. Like, you are a, like, you're a cup, like a volume. Like, you're a receptor. This bitch is a receptor, man. Like, I'm not talking about y'all. I'm talking about some mystical hoe that y'all don't know about. Y'all hate bitches. Women hate bitches. Like, just join me. She's a receptor. Like women don't even, she didn't have a purpose in life until she was like, oh, now she like has like a job and a business. Like, it just took like a dick and it just straightened her out. Like, it was like, hey bitches, I like them, but they're never there for you. They're never there for you when you need them. They're only there for you when you're like drunk as fuck, or like when you just jerked off, and then they're like, "Hey, come over." Nah, shit. Like my shit is a one gun fucking. It's like when there's like a firework explosion, like the fuck ups, like when they accidentally blow them all up at the same time, and then like Disneyland is like on fire or some shit. Like, you know, that's like, there's no going back. Like, there's no. I'll give you a geography lesson. Don't go to Baytown looking for girls, okay? Don't go to Newport. She said, "Yeah, I live in Newport." The cigarettes? Like, she's like, "Yeah, come over, it'll be fine. My dad's working in the factory. He's got..." That shit looks crazy as fuck, don't it? You ever drive like to Galveston and shit? Like, I went through the gauntlet of like sea level hoes. Like, you know, like it was like LaPorte, Baytown, Pasadena, Texas City, and then Galveston County. The Galveston County girl, I fucked her on a boat. No, I'm just playing. I wish. She lived in a boathouse. And I cut the rope. I was like, "Yeah, we're going away from, we'll never see shore again." My dream is to be deserted on a boat, like castaway. No, like just like 30 days on a boat, surviving off of like fish cum or whatever the fuck. Just life of pie ass fucking life, you know? I'd survive. I'd eat my friends. I would do it on purpose. No, that's not white people shit. That is white people shit. We're fucking sick. We're fucking out of our minds. Like I don't want to be vulgar, but y'all just shoot y'all's wife. We devise plans. We take them to the Grand Canyon and we're like, "Take a picture, honey." And they're like, "Is this far enough?" And we're like, "A little further back." And they're like, "Ah!" They fucking. We make a scrapbook out of it. Not a photo album. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a scrapbook, white people shit. Y'all know what I mean. You said, if a black guy tells you like you good, you're good. But if a black guy tells you we good, you're not good. Like there could be shit down the road you might have to worry about. Like, this is like how I would kill my, like I want to get married just to kill my wife. Like I just.
Oh my goodness.
What the fuck? I'm bored, bro. Like 21-year-old, I'm 21. This is a 21-year-old Abby, but I got a psychology major. I'm dating it. This is a whole person. I'm just here like, I want to get married, and then like see if I could like take her traveling. You know, take her to some like shit where shit, go on like a two-week escapade to the safari desert, you know? They'll understand. They're like, "Oh, you're the third guy this week, man. We're gonna..." The lions are getting big, like, you know, fucking...
No, fuck, they on a boat. They always on a boat. They always go on a boat.
I mean, could you imagine being that hoe on the Titanic, like just dying for dick? Like that shit's incredible. Like that's not a sad story. That's a woman who would go on a boat just for like. Lady, don't post this. It'll ruin me. My career. Don't you understand? I'm an aspiring young politician. Like I'm gonna run for office. I'm gonna say, yeah, on the stance that like Sharia law, yes, like we're doing that one now. Like y'all know about Sharia law? They got that shit on lock. Like that shit's incredible. Like it's just like only your eyes, baby, me and you, only your eyes. Like it's romantic. It's romantic. Don't y'all get it? Like, you would love it. Like, who wants to drive? I fucking hate driving. That shit's dangerous. Women driving accounts for like 50% of like all car crashes. Did y'all like more than that? Yeah, like it's worse than drunk driving. Like if you go in the car willingly with a woman, like you want to die. You're suicidal. Like I drive myself. Like I drive to the place with the girl and I'll take her. I went to get pussy. I took this bitch. I got her a cat. Like I took her to get a cat, like a kitten, like as a trade, like almost like on that. It wasn't proverbial either. It was like this kitten, and then we put the kitten in a shoebox, and then that's how simple. That's how easy that shit is. Can you believe it?
Killed the kitten, man. Killed the kitten.
Cats are like fucking prostitutes of the animal kingdom.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
And I didn't forget, like women, you can't drive. Like it's like you can't have arguments. So like, how are you gonna negotiate with your mind when to turn? Like you don't even know if you hate your man or not. So like, how are you gonna know when exit 7 is coming up? Like it's Sharia law. It'll be simple. Y'all just ride along. Like you just ride along and give him a hand job and suck him off. And when you suck him off, he'll drive correctly and it'll be good. Or he'll get in a wreck and you'll die giving head. And no one wants to be the bitch that died giving head. Some of y'all want to be that bitch and y'all need Jesus. That shit is disgusting. Like, I don't even care about life. I'll just die sucking dick. Like that's the new trick you hoes have. They're like I'm gonna get some money from my family because I'm gonna choke to death on this dick and die. And then like, it'll be like, I got this fucker. He's fucking going to prison. Like he's fucking fried. That's what you get for cheating. I'm gonna suck your dick till I die and then you'll go to prison. And that's what you get for cheating. It's new. It's a new trick. It's a new trick. It's y'all cutting edge. I'm mad, motherfucker. I got scammed too. Like I got tricked. I thought I was getting pussy on Bumble. And then they're like, you were soliciting from a minor. Like this, and I was like, fuck, I am. And they're like, you owe money, or we're pressing charges. And motherfucker, that's why I'm so angry tonight, because I'm a victim of circumstance. I thought, in my demented mind, I was like, wanting pussy is a crime because like I'm still guilty. I have a guilty conscience. Like even talking to hoes, I'm like, what am I doing? I'm kicking myself. For a motherfucker to take that opportunity and the predator and prey on me, it was probably one of y'all motherfuckers. Y'all sick. Y'all disgusting. All y'all do, you make fake ass accounts and you're like, yes I do it. Yes, I'm a fucking 19-year-old girl. I fucking want to. Fucking demented ass. Bro, that's the worst thing that ever happened to me, I think. And I disappointed my white parent, like in life, like I disappoint, you know the gravity of white disappointment, like the expectations white parents put on you, the fact that I didn't meet it, like motherfucker, that shit's heartbreaking. That shit is like overbearing. That shit is like monumental. Like that shit is like, well, if you aren't going to, then you must be banished to the bitch. What kind of biblical ass fucking like the prodigal son ass bullshit? What the fuck are you on, motherfucker? You work in an office. Get the fuck off my dick. Motherfucker, you told me what the fuck I wanted to do and then I told you and you got mad. Like, that shit skipped a generation. Like, they're like, you know, we broke the generational curse. Like, motherfucker, that shit's just skipped them. Like, that shit is like a hereditary ass defect. Like, you fucking dumbasses. That's why your dad went to Russia. And fucked Russian hoes for like 20 years. and wanted nothing to do with you. Cause you were, and then so you're like, I'm gonna be a helicopter ass like parents, like motherfucker. No, that's because you feel guilty, but that shit's not gonna work. Like that shit. And I'm mad. Like, how much longer?
Oh my goodness.
God, he resembles Malcolm X. Like, I'm sorry, like a less motivated Malcolm X. Like it's whatever. Like that shit was fucked up, but like what are you gonna do? Like 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Like this shit is Mission Impossible. Like I swear to God, this fucker sends voice messages, not calls, not voicemails. Not voicemails. He sends voice messages. Like this message will explode in 3 - 2 seconds. You must listen, Mr. Bond, if you want to come to the glorified open mic at fucking whatever the fuck. Like this fucker sends like, hey, yeah, anyways, yeah, like what? I would never. With a hoe I would, but not with and not for comedy. No, never. Anyways.
Come on, man. This motherfucker, yeah.
My grandpa, he tried to give me advice on women. And I was like, Grandpa, you got married when you were 14. Like, the shit doesn't apply. That shit's different. The rules were not, like, they did shit differently. This guy's so old, we went to Golden Corral and he knew the shit on the walls. Like, he just knew. You geriatric old little house on the prairie ass. And I love him. He gives me money. I love him. He financially gives me money, so I have compassion. Like, but like, I'm sick, bro. I saw 9/11. I was 1, but I saw it. And then they turned it off and put on Elmo. And that's why I hate my family. Like, because they had no, like, the most significant tragedy in our lifetime that's ever, and they were like, nah, put on Elmo for the kid. Like, fuck giving a fuck about anything. Like, fuck, like, let's just live life like a fucking television commercials, and we're just fucking like we're like how y'all stare at me like you're looking at a fish tank, just like, oh, okay. Is this over yet?
No.
Is that a Nemo? Is that or is that a fucking, some shit happened. I never watched the news, but I turned on the news. Watch the act out. Watch the act out. I turned on the news, remote. Turned on the news. I never watched the news, but they were just like aquarium shooting. Someone at the local Houston aquarium shoots and I was like, I understand. Like that shit is like underwhelming. Like just a bunch of dumbass fish, like fucking. Like I worked in Uber Eats for a while, and like one time, like it said like, go to the aquarium restaurant and get chowder. And I was like, what New England like mass hole ass motherfucker is like, I need to go get chowder. Like I don't want to go get this shit, but like I did because I needed money. Like because my grandpa, like he was having health issues or some minute bullshit. And like they were like, it was taking forever to get this fucking chowder. Like this shit was taking forever. And then the guy just canceled the order. So that means like, so I'm just like angry as fuck. And like that could have been like I was there. Like, you know, I was that guy who shot. Like I was, like I just saw, wait, did I do that? Like, did I have like a blackout and like went back and like did this shooting and now I'm watching it on the news and I'm like, what kind of fucking horrible ass movie is this? Like Inception ass bullshit that don't make any sense. Like the Quentin Tarantino Pulp Fiction ass. Oh, we're putting them all into, and I'm just like, did I shoot up this fucking aquarium? Like, I went up to the fucking bitch that worked there and I was like, I hope the tanks break, and I left. Alright, thank y'all.
Y'all give it up for Jackson Nami, man. Motherfucker is crazy.